Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video there has been a bit of an optimization in the positioning of the Graveborn team. We're going to be trying the Graveborn team, running it up against the best Mauler team right now. The Mauler team overall is doing better for pretty much everyone. However, the Graveborn team is a really good option, and also I'm going to be comparing them at like low investment. For example, just looking at the stage 3 faction talent upgrades. So for example, if you're not able to make it into stage 4 yet, we have all the key nodes for both of the different factions, and we're going to compare them side by side. Okay, now I'm going to explain the formation change which has happened, and then we're going to go right into the run. So we have now made it in a way that we are able to get the attack charms from Ludwig and Nero both onto the Freastros and not compromise the positioning. That was the biggest issue. And this is perfect because Sylvina is basically in the rightmost tile. She's going to be the sacrifice, and Sylvina has the highest attack of any hero, so you gain the most value by sacrificing her. And because she's on the rightmost tile, this is going to cause the main Freastro here to initially move up to the left, and then he will just continue going that way and not ever go right. Going right was the major problem with Freastro, because sometimes he would just end up like in the most terrible position, and Smokey would not be able to reach him until casting his blue aura with his buff. So this positioning is much better. And the other Freastro, of course, is also going to walk up nicely. What ends up happening is both Freastros are going to have the Smoky buff from the first second they begin attacking, which is perfect. It's like as good as we can get. And we have the attack charms from Nero and Ludovic. So basically, I think there's no more further optimization of this team. We have the best sacrifice in the Graveborn faction that is a melee hero. Sylvina also contributes a bit of damage because she's in a more behind rearmost position compared to Nero, which means that she is going to not be gulped until after Nero gets gulped. Okay, with all of that explained, let's go ahead and do our first attack with the Graveborn team. I've leveled up my 3 main carries to level 831, which is the next threshold for me. Here we go, guys. Resonating spell. We have the illusion in the resonating slot. It really doesn't matter. You can choose either one. Okay, guys. We also have good charm upgrades. Charm upgrade on Smokey. I know we're breaking our record, and we're going to break it by a lot. But let's see how high we can actually push the limit with this Graveborn team. Here we go. I'm really excited. Okay, now the major way to now begin upgrading your damage further is going to be getting like the plus 15 exclusive recruitment on Smokey, for example. Look at this, perfect. So both Freastros are being buffed up by the Smokey now. They both have 2 sets of attack buffs. Or maybe actually, I don't know. It's weird how these buff indicators are showing. But either way, they both seem to be in a position where Smokey's buff would be reaching them. So I hope that is the case. And Sylvina is just dealing some extra damage. She is being our sacrifice and also dealing decent damage for us. I mean, decent damage for any hero that doesn't have the HP per second damage like our Smokey, Freastro, and Ludovic. Considering that, she's dealing decent damage. But compared to them, she's dealing practically nothing. Like 500 million damage in total. And now all we do is we just burst as much as we can. So from this point on, the only like variance in these runs will be how many crits you land. But from what it seems like, I think the boss has a really low amount of crit resistance, because your runs are getting almost exactly the same damage pretty much run after run, which would mean that you're probably critting on most of your attacks, or you're not critting at all. And I don't think you're not critting at all, because there is some variance. So I think, yeah, it's like maybe either a really low crit rate or a very high crit rate. Okay, 27 seconds left, 37.5 billion. My previous record was 43.5 billion, but I never ran these improved top 2 teams, which are this Graveborn team as well as the improved Mauler team. And we're going to be running this side by side with the improved Mauler team after we're done with this. Okay, 13 seconds left. Come on. We got to keep going. We got to burst through as much as we can. 44 billion. I want to get 46 billion. Because for my account, getting 46 billion would be pretty good. Like, the only big upgrade I could get is Smokey plus 15 exclusive equipment. Oh, look at that! Almost 47 billion? That's pretty crazy. For my account, that's definitely good for the Graveborn team. Now we're going to do the Mauler team. We're going to do one test of the Mauler team. And we're going to be, because I want to try to compare them on even footing before we're able to unlock stage 4 of the Mauler tree. what can you expect? Because stage 4 of the Mauler tree is a little bit more important. Stage 4 of Graveborn tree is hardly important at all. It just provides a bit of bonus stats. Okay, let's go ahead and test against the Mauler. I'm suspecting that the Mauler is still going to win out against this Graveborn team. However, if, for example, you don't have Supreme plus Mikola, it is possible that the Graveborn team will be better for you. Okay, here is our other team. We'll just have the illusion in the same spot just in case it makes any difference. And we will level up our Shakir as well because he will be the 3rd highest damage contributor. But again, not by much. Like both Shakir and Sylvina, they deal hardly any damage. But Shakir deals more damage because of the fact that he will survive the whole fight. Okay, here we go. I'm excited. And Seth is a bit of an improvement to Kruger, basically just in the same position. He just deals like, he gets 1 attack off compared to Kruger getting 1 attack off. Seth deals a little bit more damage with that 1 attack combo compared to Kruger, and that is pretty much all there is to it about why Seth is a little bit better than Kruger. But it's hardly any difference whether you're running Kruger here or Seth. You just put them in the same position, and yeah. The real advantage about them, like the Mauler team is just perfect in every regard. Like, the 2 Fresters teleporting into the perfect positioning, Shakir right in the middle to be buffing them up for the whole fight, like maximizing their damage, and then also the fact that the Courage Sphere of Mikola, if she's Supreme Plus, is going to remain unaffected and continue casting, because you can see this health logo, the heart, on the Fresters and the Shakir, that is an implication that I think they have the Combat Fury, I believe, from Mikola. Either way, they are definitely getting buffed up. You see 2 haste buffs on like the Frester, for example. Actually, no, 3 haste buffs. Yeah, and one of them is Courage Sphere, one is Smokey, and one is the Shakira buff. Okay, 35 seconds left. I wonder how high we can get. I can't believe we got close to 47 billion with the Graveborn. We're gonna have to rewatch this replay because I didn't pay enough attention. One key thing you want is you want the Shakira ultimate to last long enough in order for the Smokey's blue aura to finish casting, because you want the Smokey to be buffed up with attack for the whole duration of his blue aura. Otherwise, he's gonna lose out a bit on damage, like have lower attack buffs. Okay, so look at this, very comparable. Honestly, really, like they're pretty much neck and neck. If you're not gonna upgrade to the stage 4 level of talent tree, they're really close. Like, this is only 0.7 billion damage higher than the optimized Graveborn team, and that's pretty crazy, to be honest. Yeah, I'm suspecting the problem with our team was the fact that we didn't have enough uptime of the Shakir ultimate before the blue aura wore off. And we're just going to take a look here. And that is why you need the energy on hit faction talent upgrades, which will be unlocked in stage 4. There are a couple more to unlock in stage 4. Yeah, like, look, already Shakir's energy is pretty much getting depleted. Like, he's providing a massive attack buff for the Smokey here, but he's gonna wear off, like, and we can actually count how many seconds are gonna go by. Okay, Shakir stops, 52 seconds, 51, 50, 49. Yeah, so we had 3 seconds of no uptime of the Shakir attack buff from Lupine's aura onto Smokey, which is a big deal. That's a lot of damage reduction for your team. Okay, so definitely, yeah, Mauler's is better than Graveborn, but not by a huge amount, to be honest. And if you don't have Supreme plus Mikola, Graveborn is going to be the way to go. If you don't have stage 4 talents, Graveborn could be the way to go. But the stage 4 talents, that is probably what is going to make the difference, because that is how people get the optimal like duration of the Lupine's aura. You need to get both of these energy on hit buffs, and probably most importantly this one, because this gives you a 5 energy on hit buff, which will allow Shakir to maintain his ultimate for just long enough for your team. You don't need to go for the right side. Even here, this damage is so minor. This is and because this is reduced by the boss's shield and his defenses, so that's not really going to be what you want. You want to get this attack buff, you have to get that, and then move down the left side, and then just upgrade these basically 5 nodes. Those are the key things to maximize the potential of the Mauler team. But overall, right now, if you have all heroes built, the Mauler team is doing better than Graveborn, and also If you can just get these upgrades, the Mauler team will be a lot more effective, whereas Graveborn doesn't benefit that much from these upgrades. It's just a minor amount of attack. You're gaining 1% more from the carry, sacrifice. It's really minor. It doesn't make much of a difference. But I thought it was really cool because this is really an optimized positioning for Graveborn, optimized positioning for Maulers. In Maulers, we've thought of all the different options. Nothing is better than set for that melee unit. And so that is basically the maximum potential of both of the teams right now. And they're really close. So both of them are great options, and I made a video yesterday talking about the minimum requirements to pull off these teams to get a high score. And I said in that video the two teams which have scored over 50 billion damage. And both of these teams have scored over 50 billion damage with the high enough investment, like the Paragon 4, the exclusive equipment plus 15. But I know for me, for example, I'll be breaking 50 billion maybe in a couple of days time when we get a higher resonating level. Or if you had Smokey at plus 15 exclusive equipment, you could, even at this resonating level, probably be breaking the records with the 34 talents of the Mauler faction. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That is going to be it for this one. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video, and good luck getting a high score in the CRAZED SHELLBRUTE Primal Lord. But yeah, it just feels so nice that these teams are now pretty much getting perfect. Like, the run was perfect on both of the two teams. So it's just great to see that. But I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. If you want to join my AFK Journey Discord server, there's a link to that in the description of this video. But until the next video, guys, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.